Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for F1 Manager 2023 as we continue our hard mode difficulty run with Alfa Tauri. And we had a really good race last race. We ended up in second and fifth, I think. Got some good points, got back past Mercedes. Although, we are still planning to tank TSUNODA a little bit to try to make up for some of that, that stuff that he destroyed. Wasn't his fault, but still, we got to make up for it. All right, let's get through some of this. ATR starts today. We got car inspection results. A couple things we've got to deal with here. It's showing 2 chassis because I actually changed them to the better chassis after practice. So that's the only reason it shows those, both of those. All right, let's get in here and get your suspension replaced and get your front wing replaced for sure, as well as your underfloor. And then let's go manufacture a few more things. I mean, we still got how many races have we gone? Have we got left? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. So yeah, we got a lot left to go. So we still want to be building parts as much as we can. So front wing, we need to build another one of those. Just keep up with things. Rear wing, we're good. Side pods were good. Underfloor, we want to get another one of those. And last, suspension, we need another one of those. Okay, cool. That all looks good. We do have research available. We should have research hours available, I should say. Don't think we have any research slots available, at least not for 2 more days. So we'll get on that here in just a moment. Cool. Let's move ahead. There's the research done for the suspension. So we're going to go ahead and plug in, I believe, a front wing research with hours. We're going to use about half the hours, I believe, for this one. And the other half the hours for the chassis, I believe, is the plan. Cool. Go with that. And normally front wing, we'll do low speed, medium speed, airflow front. Low speed, medium speed. Okay, let me just look at this for a second. Let me plug those in, and then I'm going to take a look at what we got. Airflow front makes perfect sense. I'd like to get that back at least above 75%. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Man, the brake cooling is atrociously bad. We're still going to gain a big chunk because it's so low. You do gain more the lower it is. Let's see. We're at almost 80% for... Right? Yeah, I think we're almost at 80% for the low speed. In fact, this will put us up to 80%. And we're at almost 80% on the medium speed with this change. The high speed is at 68% once this is done. So we'd like to get that above 70, ideally. We'll see what we can do. So this all looks good. One engineer looks great. Let's go. We're getting some good gains here. We can go check out the rules and regulations. I mean, nothing gained there because obviously we haven't done either of those two yet. Rear wing, we've almost completely made up for the airflow sensitivity issues there. Same thing for the side pod here. We've almost made up for the negatives. Basically, we have made up for the negatives there. Almost made up for the negatives in the underfloor, and we haven't even touched the suspension, although I think we're currently working on suspension research as we speak. Actually, no, I'm sorry. We just finished one. It just hasn't updated on that list yet. All right, cool. That all looks good. Let's go. We got 2 days until the next race. 6 months left. We probably will renew Lawson, honestly. I don't see any reason why not. Actually, we might as well do it now. I mean, we'll bump him up all the way. I'm going to start him on the same salary. We'll give him a signing bonus, though, because why not? We'll see how mad he gets. I'm assuming he's going to want more money. Actually, it's possible he doesn't want a whole lot more money. Let's get you up to like 125, maybe? Okay. Maybe he will want a lot more money. I mean, it's still probably worth giving it to him because, I mean, we got to have a reserve driver somewhere. I mean, I could get a really cheap one, but realistically, I think we would grab a guy like this that can fill in at a moment's notice, even though they don't simulate, the whole idea of drivers getting injured and needing the reserve drivers. I still think he's a good enough reserve driver that you would probably give him a little bit of a boost there. And he has developed better. He's a better driver now than he was when we first gave him the mill. Cool. All right, let's go to performance targets. We will go ahead and continue to plug these in. Both drivers get in the top 12. And both drivers hitting Q2 for sure. We might get fastest lap. We're going to say one driver hits top 8. We'll try to play it a little bit safe. Try to get as much money as we can. And we have a lot of money available. It's actually going to be kind of nice because we're actually very close to having the amount of money in the bank account as we have cost cap left. You know what I mean? We've got a lot of cost cap left too, to be perfectly honest, which is quite nice. We still have parts to buy. So there's that.
Welcome and come on in to the home of British motor racing.
All right, going to be rain for these first 2 days. Looks like there's not going to be rain on the actual race day. That still shows that. So we'll just get through these first 2 a bit here. Let me get through practice and qualifying, and I'll bring you guys right back. All right, we're back, and it looks like we're going to be trying again with TSUNODA, because he got 3rd, Theo got 4th. So we definitely want to try to run this one out, get some points out of this race. I don't know. We might. We maybe will have enough cost cap to get TSUNODA an extra engine at the end anyway. I think it's still okay that I tanked the rainy one, because I just don't think it's going to matter that much. But ones like this where we have a chance, you might as well play it out a little bit here. And we're not expecting rain today, right? Let's just double check. Yeah, no rain today. So let's see here. What do we got? We got you. Push a little bit with that one. So if we pump you up to more of an aggressive stance and you an aggressive stance, something like that, that gets us a decent baseline. But more than likely what we're going to want to do is probably something like this and add the stint of softs at the end. So we can push that one pretty hard. We can push that one pretty hard. And we're at 14 seconds there. What if we go medium and push this? It's even faster. Yeah. Medium, hard, medium looks like it's going to be the way to go. Really go fully aggressive here. No sauce whatsoever. I mean, obviously, if there's a accident of some sort, we can adjust. What in the world's going on with you? It's weird that he didn't have all the same tires available. Wait. Yeah, you do have sauce. Okay, I was very confused. I don't know that I normally don't see where it doesn't show the strategies. Whatever. We'll just chalk that up to weirdness, and we'll go with that. So, we got a couple good... I mean, we don't need another strategy. It's just strange that it didn't have it. Go with this. This all looks good. Not going to add any fuel or anything like that. And we'll just plug all this in. See if we can get a really good race here. And go. Yeah, let's go. Don't think we're going to build any new parts yet, because we definitely want to try and get this. If we have a slip up where we just have a bad qualifying, we might take that time to eat bad parts. Or eat new parts, I should say. Eat the penalty. I mean, it doesn't really matter who we watch it. They're literally neck and neck here. I mean, obviously, we're expecting a lot of these other cars near us to be pretty quick. There's several guys on softs. Actually, only 3 guys on softs. Most of the field on mediums and a few on hard. Oh, I forgot to plug in battle assist. We did burn a little bit more ERS than we probably would have liked. Don't like Russell right next to us. I don't think we're going to get it past him, though. We'll have the inside corner there. Man, Verstappen is so fast. We're going to have to do some amazing research to catch those cars. Those cars are so ridiculous fast. All right, looks like we're going to go ahead and go to top up at this point. Theo's starting to drop off quite a bit here. Yeah, he's going to lose DRS, unfortunately. It's alright. I mean, it is what it is. We'll just keep pushing here. Russell... Okay, so I thought that was the accident. I was like, wait a minute, Russell just passed me. How did he have an accident? There's their accident, Zhao. I mean, the good news about Russell passing is that we do get DRS back, so helps a little bit. He fills in the gap for us. All right, I'll bring you guys back for the pit stops. All right, we're here. We're ready to do a pit stop. We've already pit stopped Theo, and I'll tell you why here in just a moment. We're going to go ahead and get TSUNODA's pit stop scheduled. He's actually got a decent amount of tread left on his mediums, but we might as well get him plugged in here, get him on some fresh hards right away. He's in a good spot right now. He's actually obviously in first place, as you can see. So we'll get that rolling. And as far as Theo, he actually spun out. He didn't take any damage, but he did obviously destroy his tires. So he spun out. We ran him for a few more laps, and then we put him in on hards. So we're having to get an extra pit stop for him. See if we can get back in this. He's obviously down in 19th place. Seems unlikely we'll get back into this, but, you know, you never know. It's not impossible. If we can get him back into 10th place, that would be a massive win after that big of a spin out. And the spin out happened early enough in the race, right? You know, we're only, what, 5-6 laps in, something like that, that all the other cars were just jumbled up behind him. So that's why he fell so far back, because they were right there, right on his tail. Now, if it'd been a little bit later in the race where there's a little bit more gaps, it's possible he loses, 2 or 3 spots, but he lost a lot more than normal just because of the earliness of the race. TSUNODA's doing a good job here against Verstappen, but of course he's got a pit here in a moment. Verstappen's on fresh or medium, so we'll see how that plays into things. Somehow Theo picked up fastest lap. I was not expecting that. We weren't even trying. They moved up to 18th. See if we can catch Norris now. All right, here comes TSUNODA on his pit stop. Let's get a good pit stop here, guys. TSUNODA seems to be our only hope here, so we need to get a good pit stop from TSUNODA. Two-4. Very good pit stop. That is an extremely good pit stop. All right, let's go ahead and top up until we get tire temperature in. Theo's trying to chase down some more people. Not easy at the moment. Like I said, Theo getting into 10th would be huge compared to considering what happened, right? All right, we got temperature now. Let's go ahead and just go back to balance, go full deploy here. I'm not going to push for a legit fastest lap until later in the race because obviously somebody's already beaten us. Oh, I thought we had a good pass there, but not quite. Come on. You're trying, you're flirting with it, but you're just not getting there. Fortunately, these guys are going to keep slowing us down because we are faster than them right now. Go, 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 go. There we go. That's what we needed to see. Massive. All right, looking pretty good. They go up into 17th for what that's worth. A lot of crap to make up. He's just going to be out there doing his own thing for a while. Alright, let's go ahead and put you back on top up now. All three of the guys in front of him have to pit, so TSUNODA can just run a good race here. We should be able to pass all of them and get pretty far ahead of them by the time they do pit. Biggest thing for Theo will be to get back into the DRS trains. That'll help him kind of get in a good spot to be able to get past some guys, get some speed boosts. Being out by himself is, I mean, he's not having to deal with dirty air, that's for sure, but he also is not getting any boosts. We focus more on DRS with the way we were set up than we do on dirty air, so we prefer the DRS over. Well, no, I guess I'm sorry. I got that backwards. We do prefer DRS. Like, DRS is great. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. The dirty air, though, is a penalty to us because we get behind people. Being in clean air is better for us, is what I'm trying to say. So actually, both are good. I guess clean driving and DRS driving are going to be both beneficial to us at the end of the day because we just don't get a huge benefit from driving behind people from a dirty air perspective. Surprised that none of these guys are... I guess they're still got a little ways to go before they start pitting. I mean, Theo moved up to 13th, but he does have an extra pit stop in there.
Not totally sure what's happened.
What?
Seems to be Perez, though.
Oh, ooh, the leaders had a crash. Two of the or not leaders, but like two of the guys up here. Oh, double whammy. Okay. Well, TSUNODA's definitely not gonna have to worry about them because they still have to pit. In fact, they probably have to pit right now because I bet they just lost some tire. Perez is down there. No, they didn't actually lose that much tire tread, surprisingly. It's funny how they spin out and they don't lose tire tread. Go figure. Russell's right on our tail. Russell actually had the penalty, apparently. All right, Theo, come on, buddy. Keep tracking those guys down. Keep tracking those guys down. So all I did for Theo was just added an extra stint at the very end. Soft stint. I mean, I could have tried to stretch out the mediums longer and still had the same number of pit stops, but we really needed to be able to push and catch these guys. So I figured the extra stint would just be better. All right, well, TSUNODA is trying to track down Verstappen here, but of course, Verstappen hasn't pit yet. He will be pitting soon. Should be able to get past him by quite a few seconds when he pits. Now, he will be coming out on fresher tires, so he probably will catch back up again. But, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, I suppose. Is Stroll pit already? Stroll has pit, but he's already burnt down quite a bit. So he's going to probably catch us because he's just on really fast tires. But we should be able to do okay. All right, I guess I'll bring you guys back when we have more to see. Well, we were coming back for TSUNODA's pit stop, but Theo worked his way all the way back up into 13th place, chasing down Perez, chasing down Piastri, and you can see what happened. Actually, he was in 11th place behind Leclerc, and then this happened. He spun out again because he's an idiot. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to go watch TSUNODA for a moment. I don't even want to look at that. We'll just, whatever. TSUNODA's going to come across the line here. We're going to schedule his pit stop here. He's quite a bit ahead of Verstappen, but I don't think anybody else has to pit stop here. So it is just going to be TSUNODA here pit stopping. And hope that we can get enough from this. We'll turn off the battle assist to see if we can push this as much as we can. Come out on our mediums, and that is that. I have no idea what we're going to do with Theo at this point. I mean, literally no idea. He's done. I mean, there's nothing we can do. Definitely not getting into points with Theo. Oh well. I mean, it's so frustrating. He's doing so good. Can't come back from 2 spinouts, buddy. Can't come back from 2. 1, you were doing a great job coming back from. I was impressed. 2. Not going to happen, my friend. All right, let's get an amazing pit stop here. We got to come out right behind Verstappen. I don't know if that's going to happen because I think it's about a 20-second pit stop, but we got to be able to catch him. Amazing pit stop here. Come on. Somehow TSUNODA picked up fastest lap without me trying. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 2.7. That's not great. We'll make it work, but it's not great. Verstappen is way ahead of us. Way ahead of us. But we're on some fresh mediums. He's on some hards. We'll see what we can do. I mean, obviously Theo's going to have to pit soon. I'm going to drop him down to aggressive, try to stretch this a little bit. We had a little bit of a cushion there, but not much. Not enough for that. I mean, there's just nothing. Nothing he can do. We should have been second and third, first and second in this race, in my opinion. Oh, Theo. Alright, we are about as top as we're going to get. Let's see if we can catch... I don't know that we catch Verstappen at all. I don't think it's possible. He's just so fast. Oh, we just lost fastest lap. Try to get back. That DRS is going to be a little hard, but I think we can get this. There we go. 2 purples. That should be actually enough. We'll push it all the way to the end here, but that probably is enough. Yep, got it. Hopefully we hold on to it at this point. I mean, Verstappen's within sight. We see him. Actually, no, I'm sorry. That's a different car. But he's up there in front of that car. Only 12 laps left, though. It's not a lot of time. Get a little DRS off this guy. That'll help us sneak up to Verstappen here. Which we did. Good job. Look at that. That's going to help a lot. I mean, fuel usage was a little high because I was trying to get the fastest lap, but it's just going to be the way it is. We'll get it calmed back down once we get past Verstappen, or get caught up with Verstappen. Yeah, crosses the line again. Should be time to schedule his pit stop. Oh, actually, we need to go and schedule it now. Alright, nice last pit stop for Theo. Kind of crazy to do with 10 laps left to go, but not really much choice. Alright, TSUNODA has caught up to DRS for Verstappen. We'll let him leech off of it once, then we'll put him into conservation of fuel for a moment. Alright, he's got it here. We'll go ahead and conserve fuel. We're actually going to go ahead and harvest. For that matter, we're actually going to go ahead and just go full standard. We've got the DRS. We don't need to push too much here. We might lose it here if we don't keep attacking. I'm actually just going to go up to aggressive for a moment. we lose it for a moment, that's okay. I just want to get a little bit back here. We're going to go ahead and go back to the top up. And we'll go back to balance. It got back up again. .5-second pit stop for Theo. I mean, he might be able to get top 15, which, I mean, it's not points, but it's something. All right, yet again, we're going to get all the things. We'll just keep trying to work some stuff up here.
Now we've an incident here. Kevin Magnussen, it looks like.
Actually, we really can't push you anymore. Stay close enough for this next DRS while leeching back some fuel, then we're going to be in a really good spot. I say we might even pass him while doing all of this, which is insane. I'm going to go ahead and keep the fuel leached until we get to green. Going back aggressive here. It's not really leaching if we're not behind him anymore, huh? All right, there we go. Set on the balance here. Theo just doing Theo things. We'll go ahead and put him on conserve as well. Hopefully he can get past Bottas just as is. In fact, we're going to go ahead and put him on harvest too. Just see if we can get a little push at the end. I mean, if we were to really push this, we can get Verstappen and keep him from break the DRS here. We might break it anyway, to be honest. Man, everybody's spinning on this track. Alright, we're going to get some DRS here, actually, and that's going to help us. Thought we were. Maybe not quite close enough. Alright. We did already break Verstappen. Okay, go back to balance here. Go back to top up. I mean, Theo's working his way through the ranks here. He's getting there. Meanwhile, Tsunoda's just going to do Tsunoda things, I guess, at this point. Even going to drop you down to standard. We're going to just put you on neutral. Let you chill. We'll keep an eye on Verstappen, but otherwise, I think you're okay. Alright, Theo should get past Albon here in just a moment. I don't know if he got this DRS or not. He did. Nice. Considering we had two massive spin outs, still an impressive result for Theo. Really, buddy? You're just not going to get past him? That's a little silly. First place finish and the fastest lap for Tsunoda, though, is going to be massive. And remember, we talked about tanking his season, and at some point we still might do that. But he's doing his thing. It's possible we won't need to. It's possible we still have enough cost cap left to do all the research we need and get him the parts he needs. So we'll play it out. Put you back on neutral to see if we can catch up here a little bit. I think he catches Piastri, but probably not much more than that. Meanwhile, Tsunoda just running away with it. Man, this would have been such a good race for us, too, if we hadn't had 2 massive spin outs. Come on, Theo. Track him down. Let's go. We're chasing down last year's Theo. Piastri was our Theo for our Alfa Romeo cars. Come on, Theo. Go, 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 go. Two laps left when we cross the line up here. All right, we're going to go full deploy. We're going to full push for a little bit. Let's get past him at least. Go, 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 go. What are you doing? Why aren't you even trying? We could have caught Leclerc if we had tried gotten past him, I think. You were just not even trying. We know you're faster. I mean, you took long enough. Yeah, we definitely could have caught Leclerc if we gotten past him in that first one. Does not look like that's going to happen now, I don't think. Not impossible, but unlikely. Not impossible. No, we'll get him on the next DRS. I think we get past Leclerc. Yeah, absolutely.
Right to the top of today's podium.
Goodness gracious, we could have passed Ocon if we gotten past Piastri sooner. And we're out of DRS, but that's all right. I mean, we came back close to being back in top 10. I mean, 11 seconds behind is where Ocon's gap is, so maybe not quite that close, but considering the spin out, we would have definitely been back in points with Theo if we hadn't had the second spin out, which is crazy. Still, first place with TSUNODA and fastest lap. Amazing work there.
Yuki Tsunoda really put in a brilliant
We'll watch his podium. I think this is his first win, right?
An inspired strategy from the team there. What a well-deserved win that was.
The team has been waiting patiently there, and you can see just how much it means to each and every one of them. And it's a sensational achievement for the Japanese driver, and one that is certainly well-deserved.
Verstappen does not look happy.
Quite imagine how that must feel. It's their first F1 victory after all.
First of many, hopefully. Hopefully we're going to have a lot next year.
We might be in Britain, but our podium finishers won't be celebrating with a cup of tea tonight. They'll be staying true to Formula One tradition. And
all right.
down there in the Alfa Tauri
Good
Racing
stuff.
room, what will
Good stuff. TSUNODA moving up. Or not moving up, but he got some more points. Closer to Stroll a little bit, which is good. Stretched our gap a little bit. Even with one driver not getting any points and we still stretched our gap against Mercedes, that's impressive. Obviously, we're not catching Aston Martin or Red Bull. They're just way too far ahead of us. But it's a good way to go about things right there. It bodes well for next season because next season we are going to be pushing pretty crazy hard the entire season. Truth be told, that's my decision right there. Is do I push the entirety of next season or do I need to do one more year of research? You know, that's the real big question. I think we can actually push the entirety of next season based on what I've seen right there. All right, 11 days till Hungary. Let's check some stuff here. Chassis manufacturer, driver updates. More points, good stuff. 3 points for overtaking for Theo. That gets him up into 70s. That's great. Keep pushing that up, buddy, please. Obviously, the board is going to be highly confident with us. A couple fails here. That's all right. We'll get those replaced. And we'll manufacture a few more to replace those. Chassis, we're at 4. Front wing, we're at 5. We'll get another one of those. Rear wing, we're at 4. Side pods, we're at 3. Nope. One screen too far. Underfloor, we're at 3. Still early enough to keep doing this, I think. And then suspension, we're good. Okay. That's all that. Research, we got 1 coming up in... We got 2 coming up in 12 days. That is awesome. Training schedule, yes. All right. Obviously, as usual, we are still just struggling to get back after the turn of the month. I still don't know why that exists. I really wish they would fix that, but it is what it is. All right. So we can do a little bit of gym training there. Some more gym training here. Still good. Can we squeeze in one more? Probably not, right? Usually we can't. No. We might be able to do just a temporary pit stop drill, I think. Technically we can. And I suppose we will, because why not at this point? What about here? We really can't do anything here at all, can we? I'll plug in 1 just to see. Nope. What about pit stop drill? No. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of this pit stop drill. And that way we can potentially put a gym training here. Yep, that works. Keep it as close to that 2.5 as possible. And then who knows what we can do down here. I mean, it's not going to matter because it's not going to roll over properly anyway. So at this point, we might as well just train all the way to the end. Probably what I will do is I'll train to just under fatigue level there. And then we'll just have some rest days there. And hope that some way, somehow, it fixes itself, which it won't. Oh, I don't mean to do that. I don't want to train yet because I want to rest up. There we go. Now we train. And we were fully rested right here. And watch, when the next month comes around, we're going to be like back to the bottom again because it's stupid. So maybe I shouldn't try. Maybe I should just push it. I'm probably just going to push it because it's just not going to matter. It's going to be dropped back down because for whatever reason, it gets reset at the beginning of the month or something weird goes on. All right, we'll go with that. I mean, what can we do? That's not what I wanted. I want to confirm. All right, that looks good. Let's get to the next race. I don't need $100,000 of that badly. Ooh, 3-time payout increase? Yeah, we'll take that. So I think we can meet those. Watch this be the one we can't. Actually, I should probably have checked. Is it going to be raining? It is... Where's the weather? Oh, chance of rain 25%. I see it. All right. More manufacturing done. Regulations vote. Change to part limits. Yes, please. More engines, which is apparently what they have in real life. Apparently, or ERS, something like that. Like, in real life, they actually have increased limits that they haven't put into the game yet for some reason. Yeah, no, we're 100% vote for this. I'm liking that. Right, so both drivers reach Q2, or Q3, I mean. So both drivers reach Q2. massive payouts, hopefully. We'll say one driver hits top 8. Probably should bump that up more. You know what? It's a good time to be risky. One driver hits top 5. And everything else looks good. Do the race weekend.
Welcome to the beautiful Three Springs Valley, here in Hungary.
Is this a sprint weekend? It is not. Okay, so let me go do practice and qualifying, and I'll bring you guys right back. All right, we're back. Another pretty decent qualifying, 4th and 5th. Not too bad overall. Let's get into the race.
Welcome to race day. And before we go...
So, I mean, we'll push for points again. Might as well until we just feel like we can't anymore. Everything looks good. I think we're going to leave the car parts on that we've got. Yes. And we'll go to this engine. That's going to be fine. That looks good. You're staying there. You're staying there. You're staying there. Okay. All looks okay. I'm pretty sure we don't have any rain or anything like that coming up today. I mean, we could push the mediums maybe a smidge. Let's see. Put them right about there. Something like that is about as good as we're going to get, it looks like. It's 130, 138. What if we did this? That's actually even better. 130, 136. So that'll get us to 130, 136, but let's see what happens if we... do you have any mediums? We do have an extra set of mediums. Oh, they're already worn down, though. I was going to say, wait a minute. Why are they not giving me any more than the hards already wore? But they're just worn down. So... I mean, the best we would do is add another stint of softs probably at the end. That are also worn down a bit. It's 130, 138. I don't think we get it much faster, to be honest, than what we're sitting on here. That's 1 second. I mean, it's... what if we swap this to the mediums that are not great? It's really nothing. Alright, the only other option we have would be to swap to some hards, which I can't imagine would be... it'd be crazy, it feels like. But what if we did just like... let me just get you out of the way for a second. Let's get you turned into hards. Maybe we end on the mediums or something. Actually, I think we would go... yeah, we'd probably end on the mediums. I'm trying to go back and forth on that, but 2 stints of hards would be crazy, right? Seven seconds faster. 7 seconds is an eternity in racing terms, right? So I don't think I've ever run hards back to back like that. That is crazy. But we're going to try, because why not? I don't think you have very good softs. Why do you not have the same softs that he does? Like, y'all literally ran the same stuff. You have better mediums, interestingly enough. I mean, do you just have 2 sets of mediums? Yeah, you just have 2 sets of mediums that you run here. You don't even run softs at all, which is crazy. All right, something like that. So you're a little bit slower. This is crazy. I feel like this is crazy, but we're gonna go with it. See what happens. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and put some extra fuel in as well. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna push it to the limits here. All right, let's see what happens. I don't know. We're gonna crash is what happens. Apparently, I broke the game by trying to do 2 sets of softs because it was an exception access violation. You're not allowed to access 2 sets of, not softs, but 2 sets of hards. We broke the game. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, we're back for the race. Got everything set up the same way. Although I did realize I was wrong. Actually, Tsunoda's strategy is actually the faster of the 2 strategies, not the slower one. So I was a little surprised by that. Let's see what we can do here. Looks like it's pretty even spread of mediums to hard or softs. I mean, so nothing too surprising there. Yep, looks good. Let's set you to battle assist. Set you to battle assist, and go. Tsunoda taking early lead over Theo for a moment there. Alonso taking first place though. Goodness. See if we can hold with these guys long. I mean, there's not much DRS on this map or this track, so really, I mean, any gaps that we have are not going to be the end of the world. Just not a lot of opportunity to stay close, to be honest. Those other cars are very fast. All right, well, I'll bring you guys back for the pit stops. We got several pit stops to go in this race, so we'll see if something else exciting or crazy happens. All right, back for our first pit stops for Theo here. We're gonna get this rolling here. Go right into our hards. He's still pushing fuel, so we're going to let that happen. He's right behind Tsunoda, so he probably will pass Tsunoda because he's going to be pushing pretty hard here. That should not be too much of a problem. We might have pushed him a little bit low, but I think we'll be able to be okay. And then over here on Tsunoda, we're looking okay still as well. Although Tsunoda can actually go attack.
Box. Copy, box.
All right, like I said, I expect Theo to pass Tsunoda here just because he's going to be pushing his DRS, or ERS, I should say. Maybe not. Tsunoda's holding him off. I mean, he is below the threshold here, so that's going to hurt him a bit. But the fact that he's hanging with Tsunoda pretty well tells me that he's not getting too penalized by it. All right, we are the first to pit. Let's see if we can get a good pit stop here. Come on, team. Come on, team. Come on, team. I mean, at least it wasn't a mistake. Obviously, we've seen significantly better pit stops than that. Let us top up while we get the temperature up. Come on, guys. A lot of temperature to get put in these hards. Hards, very high thresholds. But we might not even get it coming across the line here. Yeah, we got it. Let's just go ahead and full deploy. We're going to go ahead and go back to balance. A little surprised we didn't try to get past him there, but there we go. Just waiting for the second one. That's fine. All right, Tsunoda should be coming up on his pit stop here in just a moment. Honestly, I think we're going to go ahead and schedule this pit. Normally, I would probably wait a lap. You know what? I am going to wait one lap. Just one lap. We'll be fine. I did push the fuel a bit too much. That's alright. I mean, normally I push it to 1 kilogram under, but normally we're not this far into the race when I stop. It's because of that extra fuel that we had. We'll be able to get it back later, though. It's not really that big of a concern. Going on a conserve behind somebody while you're in DRS, or just doing a good job staying behind them, is a pretty quick way to recover fuel. Alright, so Tsunoda go ahead and schedules his pit. We are going to go ahead and keep pushing again. Just because we'll be fine. Alright, Theo needs to go ahead and top up. Theo's almost caught up with Alonso here. Alright, we are going to... Well, let's let Tsunoda get out of his pit stop, and then we'll start pushing ahead here. Perez has not pit yet, but he's on some fresh tires. Fresher tires, I should say. Come on, good pit stop, guys. Come on. Good pit stop. Let's go. We need to get ahead of Theo for sure. That's kind of our line. Oh, it's not going to be easy. 2-4. Get ahead of Theo. Just behind Theo. That's all right. I mean, literally just behind him. So once we kind of push through this full deployment here in a moment, we'll probably go past him. Out of my way. Alright, let's go ahead and full deploy here. Oh, a lot of ground to catch up with Theo, but we are on quite a bit fresher tires here. Come on, Tsunoda. Theo pushing along pretty well, though. Looking really good. And as you get past Ocon, should get past him here. Go, 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 go. Oh, getting cut off there. Did we get it? I think we got it. Nice. And we're going to get past Ocon with Tsunoda just because his tires are just so fresh. I expect Tsunoda to get past Theo as well. Hopefully safely. Maybe not. Alright, well, I'll bring you guys back when we get to the next pit stop. Alright, back for our next pit stop for Theo. He is right on Verstappen's tail. About to get into second place. Actually, might pass him here on this DRS zone. Especially since we're about to push him into a full let's go. We're going to come back out on our second hards. I mean, the biggest reason we're passing Verstappen is because we are doing an extra pit stop, so we're pushing more than he is. But we should be good to get past him here. I think. Yep. Got him there, but I mean, he'll get past us in a minute, probably. That's alright. At least we're not stuck behind somebody while we're pushing through this. Now, as long as we come out ahead of maybe, I don't know, the Mercedes cars after this pit stop, I think we'll be alright. Might be a little hard to get out ahead, and then probably come out right behind them, actually. Come on. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go. That is terrible. That is absolute. Okay, we're definitely behind the Mercedes cars. Definitely behind the Mercedes cars. Actually, we're right between the two Mercedes cars. I was close. Let's go ahead and top up here. Yeah, can't have pit stops like that with a strategy like this. That really is going to cost us big time. We're optimal for TSUNODA. I mean, I'm going to probably go till he's below 40. Right on the Mercedes tail. That's good. We should be able to get past him on this next bit, maybe. Let's go ahead and then actually full deploy here. I'm actually going to have you stay heavy on the fuel for this lap. See if we can get something here. Good move, Theo. We're below 45. That's probably a good number for TSUNODA. Let's go ahead and get him pit in. We're going to have plenty of cushion down here as well. Obviously, the hards are not burning as quickly as they say they would. So we're going to be fine. Yeah, I was pushing a lot of fuel, but I think we're going to be okay. Surprised he didn't get fastest lap, actually. I was kind of expecting that there. Alright, watch TSUNODA come in for his pit here. Come on, guys, don't mess up again. Don't mess up again. 2.7, I mean, definitely have had much better, but we've also had much worse. Oh, that was close. That was a little scary there, actually. I mean, it's probably not as bad as it looked at high speed. Like I'm going double speed. Everything looks worse on double speed. Alright, let's go ahead and full deploy. I'm going to keep you heavy on the fuel again as well. It's unlikely we'll get a fastest lap on these hards. We'll probably have to wait till we get to the mediums to get the fastest lap. But I'm really not concerned about the fuel at all. We're actually looking okay, I think. Ah, he got a fastest first stint. Did he get the fastest second one? Or section? I keep saying stint. Section. Oh, he's got the fastest lap. Guarantee it. He's got the fastest lap. Especially with a little DRS boost right here. Boom. Fastest lap. Alright, let's go ahead and come back on the fuel. TSUNODA will catch Verstappen here. There's no doubt about it. Question is, will he catch him enough and pass him enough that he can get one more pit stop in? That I don't know about. We'll find out if the strategy was good. All right, let's go ahead and top up. Probably went a little too far. That's all right. Just barely. Alfa Romeo. Oh, actually, Red Bull's flying all of a sudden. Maybe I was wrong about catching him. All right, I'll bring you guys back for the last pit stop. All right, we're back for our pit stop for Theo. He's just about to drop below 35%. He had a little bit of an incident with Perez. Thankfully, no damage, but it did drain his tires just a smidge. Not too bad of an incident, thankfully. We are in first and second right now. I think everybody else that matters has already pit, so It's really us coming out of these pits and seeing what we can do from there. Now, Tsunoda is 30 seconds ahead of Verstappen. He does still need to pit again. We could have stretched his hards all the way to the end. We still probably could. But Verstappen's on fresh tires. So he's going to basically, if we try to stretch his tires all the way to the end, Verstappen plays our strategy against us. Now, does he make up 30 seconds? I don't know. But I think with us, with soft tires or whatever, fresh mediums, we will definitely be able to take him out and be potentially, you know, first place. I think there's a really good chance we'll be in first place. So, but worrying about Theo right now. Let's get him figured out. Second place right now. I mean, huge gap between Theo and Tsunoda, so obviously Theo's not catching Tsunoda. I think Theo drops to 5th. Maybe 5th. But then he's going to be on some fresh tires and be able to chase down. I think Theo ends up in 3rd, is when it's all said and done. But we need a lightning fast pit stop here to make that plausible. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Lightning fast pit stop. Let's go. 2-4. That is very fast pit stop. Theo came out in 3rd with fresh tires. Okay, this is good. Tsunoda could pit at any time. We might schedule his pit when he crosses the line here in a moment. Because obviously Verstappen's catching him every lap that we go right now because of the fact that he is on very fresh tires. All right, schedule Tsunoda's pit stop. This is it. Let's get it done. These are not completely fresh mediums, but we did delay them by an extra lap, so we should be perfectly fine. Fuel is going to be a little bit of an issue, but I think once we come out of this and we see where we're at, we'll be able to deal with the fuel issues accordingly. For both drivers. We just need to kind of settle in here and see what it looks like. I mean, honestly, Theo, I'm not expecting him to catch Verstappen. So I just need to make sure he gets good enough gap on Alonso. And then we will be good to go. In fact, I'm actually going to go ahead and have you push fuel here. Get a big gap here. Potentially get fastest lap. Steal it from Tsunoda. Why not? All right, Tsunoda's in the pits. Come on, Tsunoda. Here comes Verstappen. 2-4. Oh, what a good pit stop. All right, Theo is not going to get fastest lap, I don't think. He didn't get a single purple through all of those. That slowdown right there is going to cost him anyway. He got a purple there at the end, but it's not going to be enough. All right, let's go ahead and slow you back down to balance for a bit. Put you on top up. Tsunoda is going to go top up. Still 8 seconds ahead of Verstappen, so we're good with Tsunoda. Theo, not impossible to catch Verstappen. Not unlikely, but not impossible. We do need to still get fuel back for both of them, but we can worry about that over the last 3 laps or so. All right, Tsunoda's coming across the line here. Let's go ahead and just full on deploy here, see what he can do. We'll keep an eye on him. Got a couple cars ahead of him that could cause some problems, but we'll see what he can do. Oh, he actually lost fastest lap, so we definitely need this. Did not get the first section. I'm actually going to go ahead and tell him to not even worry about battle assist, although he's not really got much left in the tank as far as ERS. Did not get the seconds. I don't think we're going to get fastest lap. No! That's all right. Yeah. Oh, well, we tried. All right. We got to definitely, in fact, we're just going to go straight up conserve here just to get all this back that I just spent. We'll just keep an eye on the numbers up here. Should be fine with Verstappen 11 seconds behind. We tried. We tried for fastest lap. I mean, honestly, at this point, I'd slow Theo down, but I'd like to see, does he have a chance of catching Verstappen at all? I would imagine no. It's not impossible. You can get it under 8 seconds here. Especially if we could get a few DRS boosts from some people we're lapping, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. We'd have to get under 7 seconds on this lap, which does not look like that is likely. How much tread does he have left? He's actually got pretty decent tread left on his tires. All right, come on, Williams, get out of the way. You're not supposed to be in my way, buddy. Yeah, we didn't get enough back. That's all right. We will just play it out and enjoy our first and third as long as no mistakes. All right, TSUNODA can go back to balanced. His fuel usage is perfect. Theo probably doesn't have to drop back to conserve at all. I think he'll be okay. I'm actually going to put Theo on neutral. See if we can get a little tiny edge here. Try to catch Verstappen here. Not much, but every little bit's going to help. Oh, this episode's going to go long. Got exciting, what can I say? Going neutral's definitely helping. I mean, it's not going to be enough, but it is helping, which is cool. I should have done it sooner. We'll speed it up a little bit here. Get to the last little bit. Alright, so since Theo does not catch Verstappen at all, we'll go ahead and slow him down, get his fuel back. We might actually have to get TSUNODA's fuel back. He's not getting to the green zeros yet. A little unexpected. There we go. Finally the green zeros. Fortunately, we didn't get the fastest lap, but that's all right. All right, let's scooch in here and we'll watch TSUNODA here in a moment. Once he starts his last lap. I mean, if we're doing this good, and we have another year of amazing research coming up, then next season is going to be, we're winning this whole thing next season. I feel it. I mean, a double podium this late in the season is incredible. There we go.
TSUNODA.
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 Back-to-back wins. Theo getting a
Right to the
podium.
top of today's
Not a bad way to go.
Yuki Tsunoda really put in a brilliant drive today.
An inspired strategy from the team there. What a well-deserved win that was.
Well, they've been waiting for this, haven't they? And it's only right that they make the most of it. And down there in the Alfa Tauri garage, Karoon, what would they be making of that race, do you think?
I doubt they could be much happier. A win and a podium place. What a great way to round out the weekend.
And that then marks the end of
Watch
our
the podium, come on.
time in Hungary.
Where's our podium?
Teams will be adding another year
Where's our
to the legend
podium?
of Spa-Francorchamps. Anything can happen at the Belgian Grand Prix.
We didn't get to see the podium? No! It's alright. Yuki, he might catch Stroll if he keeps it up what he's doing. That'd be pretty awesome. Theo pushing it up. Good job there. Constructors. I mean, are we going to catch Aston Martin? Unlikely. Not impossible, but unlikely. We're definitely not catching Red Bull. They're just too good. Got the two fastest pit stops again. And there we go. Good chunk of money. We have so much money. I actually need to go check to see if there's any buildings or things like that I need to build. We have so much money in the bank right now. All right, we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, I will check the buildings. We'll check the facilities, see what we can do, and go from there. I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.